Yeah. Light up the screen. Look at your palm holding the world. 6.7 inches of absolute control. Turn the bass up. Let's get it. Yeah. Woke up at 5 a.m. First thing I touch is the glass. Glance at the notifications. Moving incredibly fast. Silicon Valley inside of my pocket is driving the planet. It's leading the mass. Lithium ion power, the battery lasting. I'm hoping the energy lasts. Scrolling through feeds, absorbing the data. Of billions of pixels are flashing in front of me. Algorithms are tracking my every move, feeding me exactly what I want to see. Tap on the app and I buy a new track. Then I check on the map where I gotta be. Artificial intelligence sitting inside of a chassis. A digital odyssey. Infinite contrast, deeper than ocean floor. Unlocking the biometric, lock on the door. Sending the text across continents. Instant to instantly wanting some more. We used to rely on the paper and ink, but we burned all that down to the core. Now it's a super recorder, a camera, a jukebox, a wallet, a guide. Everything hidden inside of the interface, nothing is left to divide. Give me the Wi-Fi, give me the 5G, let the frequencies collide. We are the walking statistics of digital citizens living online. Smartphone, smart world, trapped in the palm of your hand. Heavy bass, shaking the ground, following every command. From the morning light to the midnight glow, we're staring down at the screen below. Smartphone, smart world, everyone's lost in the zone. Addicted to millions of people with feeling living alone. Addicted to millions of people with feeling alone. Look at the camera ray on the back. Macro to wide, it is capturing everything. Megapixels with 108. See the detail on every single ring. Filters are changing reality, changing the faces, it's masking the true identity. Chasing the validation, counting the double taps, boosting the entity. Cloud storage, keeping the memory safe. Or is it just keeping a trace? Every location you visit is logged, leaving a mark in the digital space. Bluetooth syncing the audio straight to the brain. We don't need any wires. Constant consumption of media, feeding the internal fires. Scroll, swipe down, endless scroll, losing track of the time. Through all was gone in a flash, committing a productivity crime. Taking up ticket to build to home, we made a read that's design. Grass are crisp in the frame, brain is fluid, it's looking divine. Look at the people around you, nobody is looking each other in the eye. Staring at glowing rectangles, watching the real world pass us by. Answering emails at midnight, breaking a boundary of working a rest. We built the ultimate tool, but it feels like we're failing the test. Smartphone, smart world, trapped in the palm of your hand. Heavy bass, shaking the ground, following every command. From the morning light to the midnight glow, we're staring down at the screen below. Smartphone, smart world, everyone's locked in the zone. You know it took a mirror to clean up a feeling alone. They know it took a millions of people, but still feeling alone. Beam buzz vibration, constant state of stimulation, information saturation, a globalized congregation. Are we holding the phone or is it holding us? Living life through a lens, making a fuss. Disconnect to reconnect, that's what they say, but we pull it right back out at the end of the day. Back in the rhythm, the system is complex, the updates are coming in hot. Operating systems evolving, changing the features whether you want it or not. E-waste building up high in the landfills, so searching for minerals down in the mine. Cobalt and lithium, heavy cost pages to keep us online. But you can deny the convenience, the power to learn anything in a click. Medical diagnostics, banking and commerce, the evolution is quick. Holding a library, holding a lifeline, a beacon of light in the dark. A tool for rebellion, a voice for the voiceless, igniting a spark. Brought us the scales, look at the screen, but remember to look at the sky. None of the algorithmic, the reasons you live and the reasons you try. Master the device, don't let it at least become master of you. That's the advice for the moment age, until everything left we can charge. Put it down, rock the screen, black mirror reflecting your face. Yeah, just a tool in the palm of your hand. Remember the real ball. Real ball, real ball, real ball. Yeah, look up in the sky. It's a bird, it's a plane. Nah, it's something else. Check the radar, listen to the buzz. Yeah, turn the headphones up. Let's go. Started in the lab, military tactical design. Now we flying over cities, crossing every single line. Four rotor spinning fast, carbon fiber on the frame. Brushless motor screaming out, yeah, we changing up the game. From the DJI Phantom to the custom FPV, I got the goggles on my face, I'm seeing what the angels see. Cinema to suites, 4K resolution, sharp, capturing the landscape from the shadows to the park. Got the GPS lock, return to home if it fails. Fighting through the headwind, cutting through the gales. I LiPo battery pack, 20 minutes on the clock. Hovering so steady like a monument of rock. I up toes and dance and control my hands. Sensitivity is high, pitch roll, y'all. Now we cruising through the sky, no pilot in the cockpit, just a signal in the air. Man, we looking down on everything, we everywhere. Hear the buzz in the sky, see the flashing of the lights. We the lords of the air, we the masters of the flight. From the delay lanes in the cinematic view. Yeah, the drones took over, tell me what you gonna do. Sky high, fly by, watching from above. Autonomous machines, ain't no pilot in the glove. Hear the buzz in the sky, see the flashing of the lights. Yeah, we owning the days and we tracking through the nights. It ain't just for the movies, look at how the world adapts. We dropping off packages, bypassing the maps. No traffic on the highway, no waiting in the line. In Amazon Electra, what your record breaking time. Need a medic in the jungle, need a vaccine in the hills. We flying over canyons, we got life-saving skills. Thermal imaging cameras, scanning through the dark. Finding missing hikers lost inside the national park. Agriculture tech, yeah, we spraying down the crops. Checking on the irrigation, automated stops. We mapping out the terrain with the leader on the base. Reconstructing structures in a three-dimensional space. From the search and rescue missions to the heavy payload lift. This mechanic evolution is a paradigm shift. Whoa! Yeah. Keep it spinning, keep it moving, watch the altitude drop. Yeah. Telemetry is flashing, but we ain't about to stop. Is it a blessing, is it a curse? Is it a tool for the better or the worse? Check the frequency, check the feed. Yeah. But look back at the culture, look at how the youth reacts. FPV racing through the abandoned tracks, maneuvering through gates at 100 miles an hour. Power loops and dives, feeling all the raw power. Building your own rig, soldering the edge gears, tuning up the PIDs for the perfect harmony. Acro mode activated, gravity defied, splitting through the gaps with a sense of techno pride. Light shows in the night, replacing the fireworks. 1,000 glowing nodes doing synchronized works. Painting in the night sky, art in the air. A beautiful display of the future that we share. Hear the buzz in the sky, see the flashing of the lights. We the lords of the air, we the masters of the flight. From the Himalaya to the cinematic view. Yeah, the drones took over, tell me what you gonna do. Sky high, fly by, watching from above. Autonomous machines, ain't no pilot in the glove. Hear the buzz in the sky, see the flashing of the lights. Yeah, we owning the days and we tracking through the nights. Yeah. This signal fading now. Battery low. Landing sequence initiated. Propeller slowing down. 3, 2, 1. Touchdown. Unplug the power. We out. Yeah.
Yeah, look at my skin, the pain is starting to peel. I used to hold your secrets, I used to make you feel safe from the storm when the winter nights were cold. And now I'm just a skeleton, a story left untold. I remember the laughter, the running through my homes. Now it's just the vines creeping up my wooden walls. You left the front door open, let the rain wash the floors. I'm begging you, come back and turn the keys in my doors. Don't let the dust settle where the children used to play. Break the boards off my windows, let me see the day. I'm still standing tall, though my spine is starting to bend. I'm not a haunted house, I'm just an old, forgotten friend. We are the left behind, the shadows in the dark, waiting for the ignition, waiting for the spark. You built us with a purpose, then you walked away. Now we're singing out our hearts in the fading gray. Don't leave us to rot, don't leave us to break. Bring us back to life, for goodness sake. Use us like you used to, give us one more ride. We're crying out for purpose from the other side. I got a V8 engine, sleeping under coats of rust. Underneath the top, just choking on the dust. I remember the highway, the wind against my chrome. We used to fly together, I was your second home. Now my tires are flat, my leather's tearing apart. I'm begging for a driver, just to jumpstart my heart. And I'm sitting in the graveyard, wings clipped by the frost. An aluminum giant, counting everything I lost. I used to pierce the clouds, carry you across the sea. Now the weeds are growing high, wrapping around my knee. We were built to move, man, we weren't built to sit. Clean the windshield, clear the runway, let the engine ignite. We are the left behind, the shadows in the dark, waiting for the ignition, waiting for the spark. You built us with a purpose, then you walked away. Now we're singing out our hearts in the fading gray. Don't leave us to rot, don't leave us to break. Bring us back to life, for goodness sake. Use us like you used to, give us one more ride. We're crying out for purpose from the other side. Oh, and the island that you crossed off the map, left alone in the ocean, caught in time's trap. I have beaches of gold and trees filled with shade, but I'm drowning in silence since the memories decayed. I don't wanna be a ghost town, a relic of the past. I want the footprints in my sand to finally last. Humanity, remember us, gave you a place to start. We aren't just a case, you left a piece of your heart. Don't build something new just to throw it away. We're still here, we're still waiting. Turn the key, open the door, take us home.
Yeah. Look around. Welcome to the valley of the Fadabin. Ain't no lights on, ain't nobody home, but you're never truly alone out here. Check the map, it's a blank space. Step inside. Welcome to the ghost town. Sun went down about 50 years ago. Left the dust to settle, left the weeds to grow. Broken glass on the pavement, rusted out trucks. This the block where you run completely out of luck. The saloon doors swing, but there ain't no breeze. Got a cold chill freezing up your spine to freeze. Used to be a gold rush, everybody chasing wealth. Now the only thing remaining is the shadow of yourself. Look up at the clock tower, hands stuck at 3. That's the witcher now, exactly where they want you to be. I hear a whisper in the alley, but there's nothing in sight. Just a vapor in the air, fading into the night. Step light on the floorboards, boards starting to creak. This the kind of quiet where you're too afraid to speak. Got the fog rolling in, covering the tracking marks. Better keep your eyes open when you're walking in the dark. Welcome to the ghost town, nobody living here. You can taste the history, you can breathe the fear. Shadows on the wall, footsteps on the floor. Once you cross the county line, you find the exit door. Yeah, it's a ghost town, buried in the clay, where the souls of the past come out to play. Phantom lights flashing, sirens in the wind. This is where the story ends and the halls begin. Walked into the schoolhouse, dust on the slate, written on the blackboard, you arrived too late. Old rocking chair moving by itself on the porch. Had to kill the flashlight, didn't want to be a torch, because the things in the dark don't like the LED. They prefer the twilight where you cannot see. I see a silhouette standing by the window pane. Turn around and look again, vanished in the rain. Street lights flickering, tapping on the glass. Echoes of a laughter from a forgotten class. They say a fever took the town, or maybe it was greed. Left the wells dried up, nothing left to feed. Now the tumbleweeds roll down Main Street alone, and the crows build nests in the structures of stone. You can try to run fast, try to hit the gas, but you're driving in a circle through the tall grass. Welcome to the ghost town, nobody living here. You can taste the history, you can breathe the fear. Shadows on the wall, footsteps on the floor. Once you cross the county line, you find the exit door. Yeah, it's a ghost town, buried in the cave, where the souls of the past come out to play. Phantom lights flashing, sirens in the wind. This is where the story ends and the haunts begin. Can you hear them? They're talking in the static of the radio. An old station that went off the air 40 years back. Listen close. They don't want us to leave. They want us to stay forever. Brimstone smell, now the air getting thick. Playing with your mind, it's a psychological trick. You think you see your reflection in the barbershop mirror. Look a little closer, now the image getting clearer. That ain't your face, that's a soul from the past. Holding on to memories that weren't meant to last. The bank vault open, but the money turned to ash. Greed is the curse that caused the final crash. Now the mayor is a skeleton, sitting in his chair, and the deputies are phantoms, floating through the air. No police to call, no signal on the phone, just a heavy realization that you're trapped alone. The cemetery gates are wide open at the hill, and the atmosphere's growing deadly, freezing chill. Every house is a shell, every store is a tomb, and the pale moonlight is illuminating the doom. I tried to find the highway, tried to find the track, but the fog is like a wall and it's pushing me back. Hear the sound of a train on the tracks nearby, but the rails are all rusted and the sky is dry. It's a phantom locomotive hauling sorrow in the coal. Every whistle that it blows is a toll for a soul. Got my hands on the wheel and my foot on the floor, but the ghost town keeps me coming back for more. Past the same old signpost 7 times now. Can't escape the perimeter. I don't know how, the headlights are dimming and the battery is dead. Got a chorus of whispers echoing in my head. They saying give up the ghost, let the engine die down. You're a permanent resident of the ghost town. Welcome to the ghost town, nobody living here. You can taste the history, you can breathe the fear. Shadows on the wall, footsteps on the floor. Once you cross the county line, you find the exit door. Yeah, it's a ghost town, buried in the clay, where the souls of the past come out to play. Phantom lights flashing, sirens in the wind. This is where the story ends and the haunts begin. Stuck in the loop, Main Street. Yeah.